You want to understand the tabernacle of David because that's how life after we leave heaven would look like. Level
Mm.
two, the things I'll be teaching us, this is exactly the life that we'll be living. We'll have direct one-on-one access with Daddy. In the New Jerusalem, the light is not going to be sunlight. I hope you know that.
Yes, ma'am.
It's going to be Daddy himself. Jesus will be reigning. Just a few things so you know that this tabernacle will be restored. Why is the tabernacle? Why will it be restored? That's the purpose of which Daddy created us to have unrestricted access to us, and He wants us to have unrestricted access to Him. For the sake of the fact that you came to Bible study, I'm going to give you an assignment. After this, please listen to or read First Chronicles. First Chronicles 13. mm,
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Mama.
Yes, Mama.
14 and 15. First Chronicles. Because that is truly where the tabernacle was brought. Because here, it was not brought now. Uzzah spoiled the matter.
Yes, Mama.
Um, David got scared. In the second chronicle now, we are told what changed and how they managed to bring it. Not manage, what they put in place that helped them to bring it. Because if he never changed anything, it would have been difficult.
Yes.
I can take this, give you the long version, but I've given you an assignment. If you do your assignment, then we're good. We will not be here too long. I
Yes,
asked
Mama.
Daddy, what does he want me to highlight tonight? He said to tell us about the background of King David. King David is one of the most unique human beings because he came from nowhere to somebody. He's the last child, means he's the baby of the family. He
Mm.
never allowed his birth position. He never allowed the fact that he was in the desert. He never sat at home to compare and compete with anybody. He was in his own lane in court with Daddy. He knew his assignment and he was doing it. A lot of people don't go far in life because they complain more than they take responsibilities. I will say it again. A lot of people don't go far in life because they complain or they could be complacent. Mm. They are very good with the status quo. Now you have $3,000 in your account and nobody can say good morning. What is that? So Elliot should do what? Should evaporate. No matter where we are in life, there is more. Please put it in the chat for me. There is more. But that more will not come to you in your comfort zone, Mama Ima. Come on. King David. It was weird what Daddy showed me. He said, do you know where he learned that 24 hours worship can be possible? I said, no. He said, that's what he did with King Saul.
Mm.
Oh, you did not hear.
Yeah.
Yes, Mama.
When King Saul was challenged, for him to even sleep, for him to be normal, they had to play the instrument.
Yes.
Nobody taught him. Nobody preached it to him. Listen to what Daddy showed me. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Never heard it taught, and you can't lie to me that you knew it.
Mama.
He said he knew that 24-hour worship was possible because he saw the victory that it brought into King Saul's life. And this is what Daddy told me. He says, small assignments, listen, small assignments done well will open bigger doors. You did not hear.
Yes, Mama.
I mean, that's how everybody gets promoted in life. Practice with somebody's opportunity. We step out to be selfless. What if he was saying, I don't want to do anything for this king? What if he played for 1 week and say, wow, I'm so anointed. I'm the reason why this king can sleep in the night. And then he left. Pride will drown you faster. Trying to do everything for recognition, for money, is why many people are stagnated. I was listening to this woman, she said, you can never be a leader. You can never change the status quo if all you live for is money.
Mm.
If your life is wired for money, make money, some more money, I need this, I need things. If everything you do is to sell, make money, make a name, he said you will never change the status quo. He said the people that have changed status quo in history and forever are people that are willing to add value for free. He said, because in the process of adding that value, hey, listen to this, because you
Yes,
are
ma'am.
selfless, you will find that you become bigger in the process. Marilyn,
Oh.
I've taught you this severally. Skills is what take people forward.
Yes.
Your skills will never be developed if all you're focusing on is money. Because most of the time, people are doing what they already know, the mundane, to make money. Is that not true? Tell the truth.
Yes, ma'am.
Daddy showed me all of this is bonus because you came. Those who didn't come won't get this part. He said this 24-hour was possible because he experimented and he saw. He asked himself, if we can do this to the king and demons will fly, what would we do if we have 24 hours worship? Mm? Down the clock for 30 years. Do you not see why they never had a war?
Yes, mama.
Because having a box without the presence, you still be defeated.
Yes,
Mm.
Huh? Is it not true?
It's
Oh
true,
my goodness,
mama.
Mama Emma. Having a name that you're a child of God, you still be defeated if you're not connected to Him. Forget about your title. Oh. Forget about your title. Don't deceive yourself. It is your intimacy with Daddy that determines the outcome of your life. Period. It is not about age. It is about intimacy. And the good thing with intimacy is that it's a choice. It's a choice you make to put Daddy as a priority, as not the priority of your life practically. You missed it. Not by words, practically. Like nobody should doubt who the priority of your life is. Hmm?
Yes, mama.
Yes,
Look at the wonderful blessings when you truly have the act, the presence of God with you. Look at what happened to Obededom. 3 months, 3.
Don't. Hmm.
There's from I think not they don't say I have to research this one, but I believe it because in that is present there is no time.
Yes, mama.
They said when daddy's act was there, the rat will get pregnant and give birth the same day. People will get pregnant
Hey!
in that house and give birth the same day because there's no time. There's no
Wow.
time. The realm of time. He said according to the time of life. Isn't that what they will say? Even when the angel will visit, he said, Mary, according to the time of life. You see, stagnation is a report card.
Yes, mama.
I'm not talking about process. There's something called process. Hmm?
Yes, mama.
When the Adam and Eve was created, how long did it take for him to walk and begin to talk? They
Hmm.
didn't tell us. Because it was possible with daddy's presence that as soon as he was created, he could talk, he could name the animal. Hmm?
Yes, mama.
It's there. The Holy Spirit just said it's there. It was created on what day? By day what? He was already naming the animals. Go and read it now. You will find out. Don't complicate your life. The secret to this life is daddy's presence. Is this intimacy. King David discovered it. He said life is about daddy's heart. It's about his heart. He was not ashamed to go for the presence. He was not ashamed to go for the blessings that comes with his presence. He wasn't. He was not playing about it. He was not planning to negotiate. The point with a lot of children of God is that we negotiate his presence. We can drop daddy for things like this. Drop daddy for marriage. Drop daddy for children. Drop daddy for money. Just drop, drop. If we will give him the same attention we give to everybody and everything. Remember, there was a time in my life that he asked me, say, what about me? I'm like, Daddy, why did you sound like that? He said, because that's the way you're treating me. I would laugh. He said, you've asked everybody's opinion except me. Came to a point where I had to realize that He watches us to see who we pick. He watches, like Sister Cynthia was giving the testimony. He will watch to see if you pick yourself over him. Hmm? You
Yes, ma'am.
cannot be intimacy with somebody you don't pick. There's a message I sent to the leaders. I think I even sent it on this platform. The woman said a statement. He said, there's nothing like knowing anybody you don't spend time and space with. He said, life is about time and space. I said, huh? Oh, you didn't hear. Time and space, or space and time. He made a statement. He said, the reason why you are not who you know you are is because you do not spend time and space with you. He said, many people have not met the real self. You have not met the real Marilyn because you don't spend enough time with Marilyn. He said, if you will make progress in life, you will have to intentionally, on purpose, create time to be by yourself. Criticize, which is something I teach us in this family.
Yes, ma'am.
Criticize yourself, examine you, and say, Mama Imma, this thing must change. He said, most of the time we go to therapy to look for people to tell us things that we already know we should change. What about you sit down and look at you and say, listen, call your name and say, these are the things that must change. And then you change them. I've said to Mama Imma, you know the secret is the word. You are running away from the word. Where do you? June conference, he said, our secret, our portion is in prayer. Our secret is the brightness of the light. And David understood that we were not created to function far from Daddy. We cannot worship from afar because you will look like what you worship. If you don't worship anything, you are automatically worshiping the self God. Thank you. It's true. When enemies start whispering discouragement into your ears, when they start whispering situations that will make you complain, what do you think he's trying to do? Pull you away from Daddy so he can have you. And when he has you, when you are in his hands, when he grabs you, hmm, it's the mercy of God. Because the presence of God makes the difference. Don't let anybody lie to you. That's the difference maker. Is the presence. That's the difference. But this is what I want us to live with. How diligent are you with the time that you already have? How diligent are you with the resources is given to you? King David could not be King David if he never went through the wilderness. Which brings me to the last thing he wants me to highlight as we exit this Bible study. You will never know God in your comfort zone. You will never. Thank you very much. Some of you think I'm entertaining you, so I'll leave you alone.
No,
Mama, you will never know God in your comfort zone. Nobody meets God in comfort. Nobody. Nobody. Everybody comes to him because there's a need that only him can meet. Then when you come now, he meets the need, and then he shows you that I'm bigger than the need. Then you start loving him. Is it not true? Is that not how it is?
Yes, Mama.
Consequently, don't despise the difficult seasons of your life. Don't despise them. Don't waste them crying. Waste them crying to him. Not about this. Ooh, this is so good. Anytime we're challenged, Miss Timmy, David was in the wilderness playing his instrument and somebody found him there.
Yes.
No, they did not find him in his father's household on his comfortable bed. They found him in the wilderness and then told the king. That's how he went to the palace. He did not go to the palace because they picked him from one palace to the other palace. No. It was from a place you and I can call rejected. It was from a place. It's a wilderness. It's a dry place. What do you do in your dry season? What we do will help us to build intimacy with the Lord, or will help us to complain and complicate matters. Hmm. Our mouth is an instrument. We can use it wisely. Our mouth, all of us, we can walk on our mouths. As we exit this Bible study, I want you don't waste your pain, don't waste your wilderness. How can you not waste it? The next time you're going through something, refuse to settle for the status quo. Refuse to allow that thing define who you are. Refuse to allow the marriage be your burial ground. Choose to press into daddy. Amen. Press into daddy. And as you press, you get to know him. And when you know him, his presence, oh no other power can stand now. They'll give way. They'll give way. That's how David got to know him, and that's how he was lifted. The more we get intimate with him, the higher we go, because we get to discover ourselves. We get to discover our potentials. You cannot know you outside of the God who created you. All right. That was what Daddy told me to share. Now, as Mama Imma, why did you ask us to study all of these questions? Let's go back to number one. We'll be out of your way in a few minutes.